Essentially, my job is to just call people that aren't using us and explain to them all the wonderful benefits of RunSignup and show them the light and get them to use us and or maintain relationships with our existing customers and just make sure everybody's happy here.
And you get to wear Christmas sweaters, which I don't know if we could see that until...
Yeah, you know, the best part is there's not really a dress code here.
Yeah, and it's September when we're recording this. So. Now, what is it like to sell at RunSignup? I don't know what that is. There's someone working on something outside. We'll let them be.
Yeah, right. To sell at RunSignup, it's fun. It's easy. And, you know, not to sound like overconfident thing, but we've just done such a good job of making such a wonderful product here that the best thing is when people keep asking us, can you do this? Can you do that? The answer is always, yes, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. And almost every time they ask, how much is it? We get to say it's free.
That's always fun.
It's a wonderful conversation.
Now, what questions do you ask customers to better understand their races?
Typically, my first question to them is, I will ask them to tell me about their race. I want to know everything about their race, the ins and outs, and find out what their pain points are. Are they having trouble with trying to do some sort of age-based pricing? Are they struggling with trying to get people that are registering for the race to convert to become donors for the race? You know, we're just trying to find those small issues that they're having, and then I kind of walk them through how we would handle that differently and maybe some success stories that we've seen of doing that, and then see if it's a fit at the end of the day.
Now, what if someone was trying to get registrants to turn into donors? What would you suggest for that?
So a lot of the platforms that we're seeing that are a little more outdated might be registering on one spot, and then they're forcing that registrant to maybe complete a registration transaction and then bounce to a completely different platform and then again do another credit card transaction for donation. We want that all to be one seamless flow in RunSignup. So you're going to register, you can opt in to become a fundraiser, join a fundraising team, choose a donation amount, and all that happens in one smooth transaction.
Now, you're in a sales meeting right now.
Yeah, it's great not to be in it right now. Being over here talking to you is far more exciting.
They asked me to come grab you specifically. They said, keep them as long as you can.
Honestly, we're a distributed team. So most of us are working our little silos in our state by ourselves most of the time. So the sales meeting is wonderful because we actually all get to come together and see each other in person. And what we've been doing all morning is looking at potential sales opportunities and actually doing like a roundtable discussion of how would you approach this customer? What can we better do for this customer and help them be successful? And we've seen a couple that right off the bat, we know their donation system's messed up and we could probably help them raise an additional $10,000 by making a couple switches if they come over to RunSignup. So it's been a great time.
And I'm guessing you're working with a bunch of different customers a day. How do you keep track of all of that?
That's probably the toughest thing as we continue to grow. I mean, we've got over, I think, 27,000 events a year that we're working with. And I think maybe 8,000 of them are in my territory. So we're constantly making follow-up lists, follow-up calls, key dates to reach out to our customers and just make sure their race just happened. Did they just go live? How are things working for them? What can we do differently to make it better for next time?